It is Friday, August 8th. Welcome into another episode of Daily Dingers brought to you by Better and Green. Guys, we're off a rough Thursday, 0-3 day. Lost Cincy money line, lost the Pirates team total, lost on Miami money line. Miami blows a 4-run lead. Unfortunately, my one official play was the team total in Pittsburgh. That was 3-0 after one. Never really had a shot. But still up in August. I believe we're 8-7 in the month of August on the show. Still up like half a unit. So let's get those units back today. I do like the card. Before we get into it here, guys, obviously rocking the Tigers gear today. Big game for the Tigers against the Angels tonight. Skubal on the mound. Got the Lions behind me. Lions playing preseason tonight. So really excited for tonight as well as the weekend. If you guys like betting preseason football, join us live later this afternoon. Wyatt and I will be going over tonight's preseason as well as some games over the weekend. Ben and Bobby just dropped their UFC show for the fights tomorrow, so check that out if you're a UFC fan. We have two futures episodes in the NFL up on our YouTube page right now. Future bets and an AFC preview breakdown. We'll be doing the NFC preview next week. We'll be getting into college football next week, soccer next week via articles, potentially videos as well. So a lot going on here at Better and Green. Stay tuned for a lot of great content to come here. But for right now, baseball still at the forefront. Let's get right into the plays. But before we do so, guys, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, drop me a comment down below. Really helps us out. Keeps these episodes free for you guys, and really, it's just like leaving a tip. So please do that. Help us out. Just simply by liking the video. Tell your friends. Really does us a solid. Guys, let's get into the games here. First game up, 7:15 Eastern start time. The Marlins and the Braves playing game 2 out of 5. We mentioned the Marlins blew that 4-run lead yesterday. They're now minus 130 road favorites, plus 110 on the Braves. And I'm going right back to the Marlins in this game here. Said we wouldn't be backing the Braves probably again this season. Definitely not doing it here. Yeah, they win yesterday. They've only won back-to-back games twice since mid-June. Last time they did it was July 11th and 12th. I don't think they're going to do it here. I like the urgency now for the Marlins. This is kind of like a playoff series. They want to take 3 out of 5. Really need to take game 2 if they want to stay in contention of taking the 3 games here on the road. They have a pitching edge here with Edward Cabrera going against Bryce Elder. Cabrera's numbers way better than Elder on the year. Again, just not looking to back the Braves. I am completely off of this team. Complete money burner on the season. I like the spot for the Marlins. I like the pitching edge for the Marlins, and it's right at a playable price. So minus 130 on the Marlins to get the job done here for game 1. Game 2, 8:10 Eastern start time. The New York Mets heading to Milwaukee to face off against the Brewers. The Brewers minus 140, 145 home favorites. Meanwhile, you can get plus 120 on the Mets, and that's the exact way I'm looking to bet this game. I absolutely love the spot here for the Mets. They just went 1-5 on their most recent homestand, lost 4 in a row, got swept by the Guardians. Now they get the much-needed day off, and they hit the road, but they only hit the road for 3 games in Milwaukee before coming back home. I think that's as play-on of a scheduling spot as you can get for the Mets here. Need to get away from their fan base, get on the road, pick up 2 or 3 wins, and then come back home for 6 more games and really start turning in some winning streaks there. So love the spot here for the Mets. Meanwhile, don't like the spot at all for the Brewers. You have to go back to July 30th to find the last time they lost. They just had a road sweep, sweeping the Nationals and the Braves. 2 teams, though, that are really in rough form right now. They had the day off, come back home, first game off a road trip, and off back-to-back sweeps. I think it was a terrible time to have the off day. Stops their momentum. Getting a really solid price on a really solid team in the Mets at plus 120. That's the only way I can look in this game. Brandon Woodruff against Kodai Senga on the mound. I know Woodruff's numbers are a little bit better, but it is in limited action, only 28.1 innings pitched. I give Woodruff a slight pitching edge, but not big enough to be minus 140, 145 favorites. I love the spot here for the Mets. And I think they're competitive in this game. I like the money line, plus 120 on New York for our second play. And our nightcap game here, 9:40 Eastern start time, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners minus 125, Rays plus 105, road underdog. And we're looking to play the Rays here. Rays off had the day off after taking 2 out of 3 in LA against the Angels. Now they just head north to Seattle. Again, we talked about the Rays a lot in that series against the Angels. They have 4 straight road series on the West Coast, and I said I'm looking to back them quite a bit on this road trip. I think this is another good spot here. I like that they got the 2 wins under their belt. Now they kind of have a reset day, going up to Seattle now to face a solid Mariners team. The Mariners, however, they just had a day off in between home series. They took 5 out of 6 in their last 2 home series, 2 out of 3 against the Rangers, just swept the White Sox. Now they stay home for this 3-game set against the Rays. Again, I think it's kind of a momentum stopper. They had won 4 straight off a sweep. They don't travel anywhere. They just stay home. I don't like that spot whatsoever for the Mariners. I think it's a much better spot here for Tampa, plus 105. And I think there's a slight pitching edge. Drew Rasmussen on the mound, Luis Castillo for the Mariners. Numbers are pretty similar here. Slight edge to Rasmussen in this one. But mostly I like the spot for Tampa. And I really don't like the spot for the Mariners. So Tampa money line plus 105 is my third and probably favorite play of the day here. Guys, quick recap. Miami money line minus 130. We like New York Mets money line plus 120 and the Tampa Bay money line plus 105. As always, follow me on Twitter, X, at eBainbridge26 for all of my official plays. I will tweet them out there. And then again, guys, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, drop me a comment down below. It really helps out the program, so we really appreciate you guys doing that. Tell your friends. Let's get to 1,100 subs within the next month to kick off football season. And like I said, we have football coming up, both college and pro, constantly doing UFC, baseball. We're going to have soccer starting to come out. I think I'm even going to have a racing video today for both IndyCar, NASCAR, potentially Xfinity as well. So if you're fans of any of those sports, we cover it here at Better and Green. And lastly, join us later this afternoon if you're interested in betting preseason. Wyatt and I will be breaking down tonight's preseason card as well as some of the games tomorrow and Sunday. So hope to see you guys all there. I hope you all have a profitable, safe, and fun weekend. And guys, we'll see you next week on Monday for another full week of Daily Dingers brought to you by Better and Green. Thanks as always for watching.